Well, that it makes you cry, because obviously some people eat spicy food and it's really hot and it actually does make you cry, and I don't understand why you'd want to do that really. You like your steak cooked? I like your steak cooked medium rare. That's quite an odd question again. Do you have a favourite number? Not really. It's just a number. Don't have any lucky number or anything like that really either. If you were a type of animal, what animal would you be and why? I think I'd quite like to be a lion, I think, or a tiger, just because they seem quite cool really. Or maybe even something quite mystical like a dragon, just then you could like fly around and stuff. Obviously it's not real, but yeah, you could fly around if it was real, if you were in somewhere that had dragons, a place. What's one of the strangest things that you've ever have done? Probably the most randomest thing, or a bit odd and unique thing I've done. I tried to walk from Brighton to Worthing. I don't know why, I thought I'd just give it a go. I didn't think it was going to take that long to do. I didn't succeed in getting all the way from Brighton to Worthing. In the end I had to get a train some of the way, but I nearly made it. What are some of your major goals in life? My main goal in life is to enjoy myself and just make my life the best it can be really. What are some of the smaller goals in your life? Some of the smaller goals in my life, I'd like to have a job that I could do anywhere really, because then you can travel and stuff like that, but that's something I need to look into for the future. What is the things that you like least about yourself? What I don't like about myself sometimes is that I don't come across very confident, when sometimes I am a confident person, but obviously you get nervous and the nerves take over really, so I'd want to be more confident. What embarrasses you? With this one I get embarrassed because my spellings, because I am dyslexic, and sometimes obviously when you're dyslexic your words get mumbled up with each other, and sometimes when people, I don't want people to judge me differently just due to this, because when you write something and someone reads it back they think of you differently from if you're speaking to a person. I come across a lot more confident when I'm speaking rather than if I'm writing something down. I become more nervous and I hate writing stuff down. I'd rather talk to someone about stuff rather than try and write it down. If you could try out any job for the day, what would you like to try? Well, this one is a bit of an odd one because obviously it's a different area what I would like to try out, but I'd love to try out being like a high flying businesswoman, but I'd have to have their brain because I wouldn't be able to cope in that situation at all, I don't think. So I'd have to be able to think like them, but other than that, yeah, that's the kind of job I'd like to try out, just because you think it would be cool, but I don't think it would really. I think the pressure would be really difficult. What is your earliest memory? I'm really rubbish at remembering stuff, so I don't really have an earliest memory, to be honest with you. What is the best decision that you made at school? I would say to probably study art, because if I didn't do that then I wouldn't have gone on to uni, then I wouldn't have developed my creative side and skills and stuff like that really. Who's your best friend and your closest friend? I would say my best friend and my closest friend is Lucy, my girlfriend, because I tell her everything really, and she's always there if I need her, and it's cool to have a girlfriend who's your best friend as well. What do you think people think about you? I don't know, I think you need to ask them that question. What were your grades like at school? They were okay, they were nothing amazing. Like I say, I wasn't that great at test stuff really, so most of the time I got nervous. But I don't think grades are everything really, because sometimes even if you have the most amazing grades, I know in the past some people who have high qualifications are just so dappy and stupid. It's unbelievable. And like practical skills or any common sense is not there. If you could learn one random skill, what would you learn? I think I would like to learn how to sing properly, just because I think that'd be really cool. Because I'm not very good at, I can sing, but I'm not very good at it. I sound like probably a cat, to be honest. I'm not very good at singing at all. Are you an invert or extrovert? I don't give away. What is invert or extrovert? Extrovert, maybe? That means quite out there and different, and probably that. Have you ever taken a personality test? I'm not sure what a personality test is, but I'm sure I don't need to take a test to know what my personality is, because I kind of know what it is. I don't think it'd be in the test, because it's quite weird. What is the first thing you notice about a person when you first meet them? I'd say the first thing I notice about a person when I meet them is the overall feel that comes across from them. Because you can normally get a certain vibe when you meet someone, if you're going to get on with them or not, or if you feel a bit uncomfortable around them. I'd say that's the first thing. Do you think people control their own destiny? Yeah, for sure. I mean, yeah, everyone controls their own destiny. Do you think people are basically bad or basically good? I don't think they can be either, or I think it depends on the situation really. I mean, every situation is different. Do you think morals are universal relative to beliefs, traditions, practice or individual groups? Okay, that question is a bit too deep. I'm not going into that right now. Do you think God exists? No, but I think there's something maybe what's more to life than just us being here. But I'm not quite sure. Obviously it goes into the whole thing of heaven and stuff like that, or spirits and things as well. And there we go. Do you think there is any kind of afterlife exists? I do believe there's just more than just our bodies. I do believe in spirits and stuff like that, and maybe psychic powers and things. Sometimes I think there is more to us human beings than we do think, and I think we are more powerful, or we've got more skills than we know we have really, because I think the brain is a very clever thing. Like for example, like dolphins and stuff like that, obviously they can sense things, and obviously I don't know if you've seen a program, I know it's not humans and stuff like that, but with dogs and things they sense a lot more things than we do, and that's because they're in tune with certain things more. Oh, this is a good one. Do you think gay people choose to be gay, or do you think straight people choose to be straight? No way. It's a certain way that you feel. You can't choose to be a certain way, it's just the way you are, and that's it really. Would you kill an innocent person if you thought it might save a dozen other people?